We cannot allow the sphere data to fall into the hands of Control. You've said all life was on the line in the future, right? So destroy the data. It won't serve us anyway if there's no one left alive to serve.
Get ready. This is gonna sting. A lot.
Do it. That's a little more than a damn sting.
Get it right. Resistance is futile.
Seven, I thought you said you'd only delete the data. What on earth was that? That looked like a Borg drone. Control appears to have retreated after it transformed into whatever that was. We should probably check on the Future Burnham too. The Red Angel's suit looks pretty badly damaged and she's not moving.
She's dead. The sphere data is gone as well. The shock of removing it must have been too much for her. I just watched myself die.
Ah, yes, time travel does tend to give one perspective. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, we have a new problem. At the end, before it beamed out, I think what was left of Control merged with some of my nanites.
Yes, I noticed that, and as they're your nanites, they had your genetic material in it.
Yeah, and now there's a Borg Control hybrid version of me running loose somewhere. Whatever the Excalbians are doing here needs to stop now.
Probably for the best, although surely this is all part of their simulations, right? Although we did just introduce an outside element.
Rest easy. The trial of ESOP 4 has come to an end.
The Lincoln simulacrum appears along with the exit. I was under the impression that this was the final trial.
My apologies, friends. These events must have taken a heavy toll upon all of you. We should return to speak with Yarnik now. Let us leave this place.
Yeah, let's leave behind this twisted recreation of a historical event.
Come along, my friends.
As we have done before, we step into the portal and are brought back to our starting zone. Yarnik awaits, no doubt to regale us with how we've doomed the universe this time.
How quickly you extinguished a wealth of knowledge. And to what end? Your decision to eliminate the data also claimed the life of the Red Angel. Control continues to exist, and the fate you sought to prevent will still come to pass.
By the criteria presented to us, the destruction of the sphere data removed the evolution of Control. So tell me, Yarnik, how did that future still happen?
Preventing Control from gaining access to the sphere data was a just and necessary action, despite the cost. While the entity continues to exist, it is vulnerable.
Precisely.
Precious time was purchased this day. Time that, God willing, will allow brave souls to find a way to stop Control and bring an end to its inhuman march of destruction.
Well, at least one understands.
I have my concerns regarding this trial. Yarnik isn't a very impartial judge, and he's clearly a prominent figure in Excalbian society. If his opinion of our actions continues downward, the situation could become volatile in a hurry. Still, it could be worse. We still have time to present our case here. Hopefully we will win some Excalbian hearts and minds in the process.
Good to know I'm not the only one who's noticed Yarnik's supposed impartial projections. He seems fixated on simulating the worst-case scenario, but the Excalbians lack all context for moral actions such as selflessness and unity, at least those who have not spent the last 100+ years in the form of a moral president, complete with memories and values. These trials are supposed to be a fair platform for good to show how selfless and sacrifice can ensure a brighter future, because the very pain that is tied with such a selfless action is remembered by the outcome, and part of what ensures a legacy. Yarnik's simulation seems to disregard lessons learned by such actions and take emotion out of the equation. Yes, I guess there's a possibility such sacrifices result in no change, but that's only one possibility. Hopefully, as Seven says, we still have time to argue our points. In addition, his summary made no mention of this Control-Borg hybrid, which is worrying.
I have been informed that Yarnik and the others wish to privately discuss the results of the trials. You are free to return to your vessel, or remain here until the recess reaches its conclusion. Once that happens, you will be summoned to continue the trial. How would you like to proceed?
Well, I would very much like to give Yarnik a piece of my mind, but I'm worried I might say something I regret. Commander Burnham, Seven, your thoughts?
As much as I'd like to see what a ship of this time period is like, I feel like we should stay here. We might have the opportunity to speak with Excalbians other than Yarnik and see what they think of all this.
I mean, you could always stay down here and do that. I need to get back to my ship, I think.
I'm not as optimistic as Commander Burnham when it comes to the Excalbians. Returning to the ship has its benefits. I could use a drink. Several, actually. I leave the decision to you.
For now, we return to the Armiger. This is probably the final split choice video I'll do as we complete this quest and move on to hear Yarnik's conclusion based on what he has witnessed. So, thank you for watching this part of the Star Trek Online story series Sidequests. Measure of Morality Part 1 is concluded. I'll make every ending visible after a while so you can check them all out independently. But once again, thank you for taking part in this adventure with me, and I hope to see you back for the next part. I've been Rick. Thanks again, and until next time, goodbye.